Wow. Okay. And so then, so you come back to the UK, you start to set up the business here in the UK. So explain to me like the build out and what was next. But also, I think at this point, you're definitely the serial entrepreneur and you've learned a lot along the way. And, you've taken your businesses through various levels of maturity. So what was the difference now versus then?
Yeah, I think that's something that you constantly think of. You know, what you when you do it for the second time. I'm sure for the third time it will be different again. But for the second time, it was like I knew very much what I didn't want. So I knew, okay, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. I've made that mistake and that mistake. This time I'm going to do it differently. My first business was more conventional. This one is a little bit more unorthodox. This one is smaller. I used to have immediately a board structure, for example, in the first one, because I felt that was really important. And this one is more relaxed, you know. Also, the source of the money, the funding became really important. I knew we had really good investors for the first company. But I knew all they wanted was financial return. With my second company, I felt like I changed, you know. For me, financial return was one thing. What became much more important was change people's lives, you know, make an impact, have cancer patients live a better life. That's far more rewarding for me than sitting on having a nice boat somewhere in the South of France or whatever. You know, for me, that became so much more interesting. So I was then looking for investors who were less focused on the financial return and more rewarded themselves as well by the impact they could make. So it became a totally different search in terms of investors.